Let's take our time today with a full body stretch session that we can do standing or seated. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met yet, hi, my name is Vera. I'm a certified personal trainer and flexibility coach, and my whole goal is to make sure you are feeling good in your body, no matter your ability. So we are going to go into a full body stretch session that is standing or seated today, but I have an announcement to make first. You may or may not know, but I have an online membership called The Garden. It has over 150 videos on demand, so you can watch whenever, wherever, focusing on different things in your journey, in your body. I have quarterly workshops, monthly live classes, and so much more. And I love this community of my students who I call the gardeners. They are such warm and loving people who just want to get a little bit more movement in their lives from an inclusive lens. In this current economy, I think it's fair to say we have all noticed the price of everything is rising. And I want to make sure I'm not a part of that and I can be as accessible as I can to everyone who wants to be a part of the garden. And that is why I am changing to a sliding scale model. So I'm going to be offering 3 different tiers, and every tier you are going to get the exact same lovely content in the garden, plus whatever else is coming up. So that's going to be supported, standard, and pay it forward, depending on where you are in your financial security. This is going to be completely based off trust and is inspired by the green bottle method. To change to this model is one of my ways to fight against this capitalist and classist society we live in, but also as a way that for anyone who wants to be a part of the garden, that they can participate fully while still be able to compensate myself and my team fairly. I'm just so excited for this change. So definitely check out the garden, see what it's all about. Maybe I'll see you in there, but remember, I'll of course always have my YouTube videos. Now, getting back into the YouTube videos, we have this class ahead of us. So this class is going to be seated or standing. Now, if you're standing, still have that chair around because we are going to do some movements at the end that are all seated. I would suggest a chair that doesn't have arms, and of course that doesn't have wheels. If it does, push it against a wall or something so you're not rolling around. Optionally, would be a strap. And that's only going to be for one specific move if you choose to do it seated. So just keep that in mind. It's closer to the end. But if you're ready to go, make sure you're hydrated, make sure your space is ready, and let's get into it. Let's get it going. So we're just going to start off bringing our arms overhead. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale the arms down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Roll them down and back. We're going to do 2 more in this direction. When your shoulders are down, switch directions, pulling it up and forward. Good, keep it going. We're gonna do 2 more. Bring it down, give it a little moment. We are gonna go into our goal post openers. So we're gonna bring our elbows in line with our shoulders, hands up above. Take a nice big inhale, let your chest open here. Exhale, round through your shoulders. Bring your elbows together, maybe they touch. Bring your chin to chest. And again, open it up. And close it off. Good, keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. On this last one, bring your hands together. You can interlace your fingers if it feels good. Push your hands out and up overhead. From here, I'm going to grab on to my wrist, and the wrist I'm holding onto, I'm going to pull across my body. Think of it like a side bend. Okay, we're getting into our lats, in across our back muscles here. Keep pulling the arm that away. Gotta take a breath. Exhale, bring back to center. We switch sides, so grabbing onto the opposite wrist or the hand, pulling the arm across. Make sure not to let the arm drop, but keep it in line with the ear. Good. Bring it back to center. Release your hands. Roll out your wrists here. Good. Switch directions. We're going to pretend we have water on our fingertips, and we're going to flick it off. And we're going to go as fast as we can for another 10, 9, 8, 7. I know your hands are getting tired because mine are. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a little shake. All right, amazing. We are going to go into a roll down here. So if you're standing, you'll have your feet about hip width here, and you're going to bring chin to chest. If you're seated, I do suggest you walk your feet out so you have some space to roll down to, okay? So either way, seated or standing, we're going to bring our chin to our chest. Let your shoulders slump forward, rounding through, and I want you to slowly roll it down. Your hands can trace your legs or just hang in front of you. And I just want you to go as far as it feels comfortable. If you're standing, make sure you have a soft bend in your knees. And stop wherever it feels good. I want you to take a breath wherever that is. Exhale, I want you to roll it up, okay? Take your time. Nice and slow. Think vertebra by vertebra, stacking back up to standing. Good. We go again. Okay, we're going to do this 2 more times, taking your time with it. Remember, your hands can trace your legs or just kind of dangle, and that's fine too. All right, bring it down. Really let your head feel heavy here. Let your shoulders release. Good. Take a breath wherever you find stillness. And slowly roll it back up. Good. 1 more time. When you're ready, chin to chest. Rolling it down nice and slow. I want you really to try and feel how your spine is here as you move through. Good. And then come on back up nice and slow. Good. All right. So we are going to move into a cat-cow next. So of course, like I said before, we can do this all seated, so you can still do your cat-cow seated. If you want to do your cat-cow standing, you can either have your hands to your thighs, or you can still use the back of the chair and have your hands on that, which is what I'm going to do. All right, so if we are standing, we have a nice bend in our knees, hands to our thighs or the chair. If we're seated, hands are to our knees, okay? So we start with a nice long spine. Of course, if you're using a chair or hands to your thighs, you are gonna have a little hinge at the hip, that's fine. I'm gonna take a nice big inhale. As I do, I'm gonna pull my tailbone back, push my belly forward. My chest comes forward, my shoulders roll down and back, and I can even look up if that feels good for my neck. Take a nice deep exhale and then another inhale here. Good. We're going to slowly curl the tailbone in, rounding through the spine. So the belly button comes towards the spine. Shoulder blades reach away. Our chest hollows out and chin drops chest. Good. And we're going to go back to cow. So if you're seated, you can kind of use your hands on your legs to kind of pull you and push you forward. Can't really do that as well if we're standing. So do whatever feels good. And I want you to start following your breath. My body already knows we're going to go at a pace that feels good for us. Rounding and arching. Good. You don't have to go at the same pace or speed I am. You can go slower. Just keep breathing nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Check in with your body as we move through this. How is it feeling? Do you feel something in your glutes, your low back, your mid back, maybe around your shoulders or neck? Good. This is our final movement wherever you are. Slowly roll up to a nice upright position. We are going to go into a wide lunge, or not a wide lunge, a wide squat. So if you are seated, you're going to bring your feet nice and wide, pushing your knees out. If you're standing, you're also going to bring your feet nice and wide out. We can all turn our toes outwards here. And of course, if you're standing, you're going to start bending those knees, letting your hips come down, okay? You don't have to go super far into it if it doesn't feel good. You can stay more upright. That's fine too. Same goes if you're seated. If your legs don't feel comfortable pushing super far back, don't, okay? Listening to our bodies here, it's so important. So from here, we're all going to think of our tailbone curling in just a bit so we can really engage our glutes here. Think of our knees pushing out behind us. I'm going to bring my hands to my thighs, fingers pointing inwards, and we're going to get a little shoulder stretch. So I'm going to drop my right shoulder down to my imaginary midline here. As I do, I'm pushing my hand into my leg to push my thigh a bit more open. And I can look over my left shoulder here. Take a nice deep breath. Good. Slowly lift the right shoulder up, switch sides. Drop the left shoulder down again to that midline. Pushing the leg open, looking over the right shoulder. There. Come through center. I want you just to hold this squat for another 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up, right? All right, so if we're seated, we can bring our legs together. Well, if we're standing, we can too. All right, we are gonna go into a single leg hamstring stretch here. So if we're seated, one leg is gonna stay at 90 degrees, and the opposite leg is going to extend out. If we're standing, one leg is going to stay straight in line with our hip. The other leg is going to extend out. We can even flex the foot for both standing or seated. I do have a soft bend in my leg if I'm standing, okay? We're going to roll it down, letting our hand trace along this straight leg, maybe grabbing towards our toes, our shin. Maybe we're just stopping at our thigh. And we're breathing deeply here, pushing our bum back. Our other hand can be to our hip or also to the leg. Good. I want you to hold for another 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can bring your toes down, slowly rise back up, and we'll switch sides. So of course, if we're seated, we're just gonna bend that one leg in, extend the opposite. We're standing, bring that foot out, heel out. Toes are lifted in both situations. And I'm gonna slowly roll it down. As I do, my arm's gonna trace my leg, okay? And either grabbing to, again, my toes, my shin, my thigh, whatever feels good. Get a little stretch in the back of the thigh. So remember, you don't have to go as far as I am going, of course. I want you to follow what feels good for you. Taking a nice deep breath. Good, another 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee, slowly rise back up. I do want us to do a quick little lunge. We're gonna hold this one super short. If we're in a chair, we're gonna be seated, legs facing forward to start. We are going to shimmy to the edge of our chair and swing our legs to one side. Of course, we're going to be holding onto the back of the chair. One leg is going to stay planted. That butt cheek will be on the chair. Do not come off the chair here. And you're going to slowly slide the other leg back. From here, you can lean forward or be more upright in your spine, curling your tailbone in, okay? You're gonna hold here. If you're with me standing, come to the end of your mat, take a nice step back, heel lifted, nice soft bend in the front leg. Of course, your feet are on train tracks, never a tightrope, so you have some balance. Curl the tailbone in and hold here. Okay, we're getting a nice stretch in the front of the back of our thigh. Taking a nice deep inhale or two. On the exhale, you're going to slowly bring the back knee in. Even if you're seated, you're going to do that too. Slowly slide it in and swivel back to sitting forwards. And we will switch sides, okay? So in this case, since I'm standing, going to the other side of my mat, taking that step back behind me. If we're seated, of course, we do that little swivel to the other side, slowly bring the other leg back. We all curl our tailbone in, sink into the front leg, have a little bit more of a bend in it if it feels okay. And we can again push our weight forward, our torso forward, or keep our torso more upright and to get a little bit deeper into those hip flexor muscles, yeah? All right, I want us to hold. So just take a deep breath or two here with me. And slowly come on out of it, okay? Wonderful. We're gonna move into a figure four stretch, a little bit of the hip flexors again, but more so the outer hips. Now, if you are seated, this is the one where you may want to use a strap if you want. From a seated position, you are going to bring one leg up, heel crosses the knee. And from here, that's where you can have the strap around your foot, kind of hold it in place. I know I'm wearing very slippery pants, so I do need to do that. And you're going to gently bring your same hand as the bent leg to the thigh, never the knee joint to the thigh. And you're going to gently push it open. As you do, you can lift. As you do, you can lean forward, getting a little bit more into it. All right, take a nice deep breath here. Do not feel like you have to hold it as long because I'm only showing those who are standing how to do theirs now. So if you're standing, you're going to have that chair in front of you and you're gonna bring one leg up to that chair. I'm gonna lift my toes up, roll to the edge of my foot, the pinky side of my foot. I'm gonna push my hips back, and I'm going to fold forward, similar to the seated figure 4 stretch. From here, I can bring my elbow or my hand to my thigh. Take a nice deep inhale here. Good, one more. And you can slowly lift the knee back up. Come on out. If you were seated and still in that position, well done. Slowly come out of it. We're going to switch sides. So take your time doing any type of adjustments you may need, whether you're using a strap or not, whether you're doing the standing version with me and you got to flip that chair around. All right. Bring either your foot to your ankle, or you're either bringing your foot to your opposite knee or you're bringing your foot to the chair. Slowly open the knee out wherever you are. Again, you can bring your hand to the inside of your thigh or even your elbow. If you're standing, you can push your butt back. And if we feel good, we can all have a little fold forward. Good. Take a nice deep breath here. Slowly come on out of it. Bring that foot down. We are all going to be seated for these final 2 movements, okay? So find a nice seat if you're standing. Of course, if you're still with me, take a quick moment, check in with your body, see how you're feeling. Let me know in the comments after these next 2 stretches. All right, so we're gonna do a quick little neck stretch here. I'm gonna drop my right ear to my right shoulder. Right away, I may feel a little bit of a stretch in the side of the neck. Perfect, but we can go a little bit further if we want. I can drop my arm down to the sides of my left arm away from this ear, and I'm gonna flex my hand. And right away, I feel a little bit of a tingly sensation. That's a nerve that's being gently pulled on, and that's okay as long as it doesn't hurt. If it doesn't hurt, it's okay. If it does, of course, release that. Just hang out here. But if you're good, add a gentle sway forward and back. Good. Slowly find center, bring your hand to your lap, roll chin to chest to the other side. Same thing, we can just hold here, just hang out with our left ear to left shoulder, or we extend that arm down, maybe we flex the hand and add that gentle rock. A little sway side to side here. Wonderful. Slowly bring your hand back to your lap, roll chin to chest, rolling your head up. Let's end off with a nice little twist. So I am going to bring my right arm to the back of my chair here. Right arm comes to the outside of my left leg or the inside of my right leg, whatever feels better. I'm going to slowly twist here, not using my neck right away, twisting my chest. And then once I feel in a good position, then I move my head to look over my left shoulder. We can think inhale, straightening the spine. Exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Oh, there goes my back cracking. Wonderful. Take a nice deep breath again. Good. Slowly come on out of it. We switch sides. Other hand comes to the back of the chair. In this case, my left hand comes to the outside of my right leg now. And we slowly twist again using our neck last once it feels good. And again, we can give the inhale and exhale, where we inhale, straighten our spine. Exhale, twist. Good. You don't have to do that every single time if it doesn't feel great to. You can just hold and breathe. When you're ready, slowly rotate back around. Take a nice deep inhale as you bring your arms overhead. And exhale it down. That brings us to the end of our class. I hope your body is feeling so good. Drop a comment down below and let me know what stretch really spoke to you. Which stretch told you, oh, we got to work on this body part a little bit more, give it a little bit more love. Let me know. I want to hear it. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can always get flexy with me and so much more. I do suggest doing this video a couple more times over the next week or two. See how your body reacts to these movements. I know it is going to be feeling good. And when it is, that is when you are going to want to check out the garden, where you can stretch with me through over 150 videos, live classes, and so much more. I will have that linked in the top comment down below. And if you want a little bit of support, a little bit of accountability, check out my Discord server. It is small but mighty and full of love of people supporting each other in their fitness and flexibility journeys in whatever way that looks joyful for them, and also sharing little silly pet pictures because we love that here. But that is it for me today. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you drink some water and you get some rest, and I will see you on the mat soon again.